Right, on the last one. Hurry up. Right, find the gradient, equation, midpoint, and the line, the length of the line. That's using all the formulas I gave you last day, right? Hurry up, hurry up. Just all you're doing is just plugging in values. Right? So this is the continuation from last day, right? Listen here. Find the gradient line, equation on the line. We gotta get M and C, then you gotta find the midpoint, right? Right. That goes gradient. What's the formula for gradient again? Right, so the formula for gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Right, it's up to you how you want to label it, but just remember, if you choose x1, y1 here, you have to stick to that, right? X2, y2 here, you have to stick to that. Okay, right. So y2 is minus 2, y1 is 6, x2 is 0, x1 is 6. So that's minus 8 and 6, or 8 and 6, or 4 and 3. Okay. Next, they want the equation of the line. The equation of the line is y is equal to mx plus c. Right? We have m already, so what do we need to get? C, right? So c is equal to y minus mx. So you can choose any point you want, 6, 6 or 0 minus 2, right? The easier point to use is 0 minus 2. Anybody can tell me why? Why is 0 minus 2 the easier point to choose? It has 0 in it, number 1, but number 2, any point on the y-axis, x value is 0. So it means that you could just watch the point t and figure out what c is. C is minus. Okay, so that point t is on the y-axis, right? As I showed you last day, on the y-axis, all the x values are 0. Okay, so if you plug it in here, you will see that you're going to get c to be minus. And it does. Y is equal to the gradient minus 2. That's okay? Right? So sometimes it's easier to choose that. But if you choose 6, 6, you're gonna get the same minus 2. Right? What's the formula for midpoint? You tell me from midpoint. So you see what the problem will lie over every function now. You have to learn these things. We did this 2 days ago. The formula for midpoint is you add up the two x values, divide by 2, add up the two y values, divide by 2. Okay? So the midpoint will be 6 plus 0 and 2, 6 minus 2 and 2. So I got 3, 2. Anybody got our line? 3, 2? Put in midpoint. Yeah, find that out. Nice. Jamal, what about you? Jamal, you playing game or?
Yes. No, sir.
Oh, very good. What you got? What answer you got?
I didn't reach the fire.
All right, Jamal, I'll give you 2 minutes. Work out the length of the line, use the length of the line formula, and I'll wait on your answer. Right? And thanks to this project, and leave in your mind. Go ahead, take a 2 minutes for the find part 4. All right. I just wait now. Let me check out online here. 10. Yeah, 10. Okay, let's look it up quick. So is the square root of x2 minus x1. So that's 0 minus 6 squared. Y2 minus y1 minus 6 squared. Right? So that is square root of 36 plus 64. Square root of 100. So I got 10. Very good. Right? So that was a nice easy one. Let's go a little bit harder. Right? Let's go a little bit harder. Right? Before I move on, just take a 2 minutes again and look over the formulas now, please. Right? Look over the list of formulas that you got last week. Right? You have them? If you don't. Right, so we're gonna tackle a few slightly more complicated ones, right? Right, remember the things that we did last day, putting it in the form y is mx plus c and then, right? I like any phone. Let's see, come closer. All right. So sometimes these questions will be a little more challenging. Right, try one more easy one. I like this one. It's a nice easy one. Right, you might try to come a little closer to read off the points. Actually, here what? I'll zoom in here for you. Right, I'm going to take A and B is. Read off A and B. I just got into that back. Read off A and B. Sorry? No, we're not sure. That's but the first thing they want is what is A and what is B. Write down the point A and B. Finish. Which is A is what? -2, 3, and B is what? 4, 6. Nice. Go ahead. Find those things there. Last easy one. Online, all I want to see is part 3. So when you message it, only message part 3. Right, just some more A again. A was -2 and B was what? Right, matching again marks it after. Okay. All right, nice. Online, I seen any answers? Well done. Right, this one should be straight really easy earlier. Because if you look back at it, anyway, I'll make you work it out. By now you should have gradient, right? Go ahead, finish it quick. Right, by now you should have gradient. Right, gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's 3 over 6, which is a half. Correct? So you half, right? Ethan, got a half? Okay. Go ahead, find the equation. Right, send the equation there. Right, we know the gradient and we can choose any point we want. So that's y is equal to. First thing we have to do is define c is y minus mx. Right, we know what y. I am going to choose this point here. Y is 6, gradient is a half, x is 4. Right, so you'll get 6 minus 2, which is 4. Look at that, put the y in the set, plus 4. So your final answer is y is equal to half x plus 4. It don't matter. If you use minus 2, 3, you should still get 4. Right? It don't matter what you choose. 17 and C. So you'll get 3 minus, yeah, you'll get 3 plus 1, which is 4.
I know see man. Okay, go on.
Right? So anyone you use, you'll get the same thing. Right, let's go again. This is a hand you get trouble to work on them things. Not one. So you have to learn them, right? That's all I'll do in first thing next to lunch. That's those formula sheets off. Right? Alright, let's go again. Jamal, forget my again. Right, try this one here. Right? Here's where they gave you a line. And you have to get a gradient. You remember what to do? How do you get a gradient from our equation? Showed it last day. Hey, you'll forget already. We're gonna go have to turn you into a max room. Pick up everything on the wall. That's the idea. Wait. Put it in the form y is mx plus c. Okay? Put it in the form y is mx plus c. Right? So put it in the form y is mx plus c and tell me what you get to the grade. You can do that mentally. Nathan, help me out there. Put it in the form y is equal to mx plus c and tell me what you get for 1. Sorry, what you get gradient? Huh? No, gradient is not 2. There is something you have to do first. Sorry, accuracy 3. So tell me what the answer is. Huh? 5 figure. It's 3y. So what would 1y be? How you get y? And that's multiplied 3. 3 multiplied by y. So when you move it across here, it's 5, right? So therefore the gradient is what? Happy to. If we divide everything by 3. Yeah, and can divide everything. You can't just divide one thing by 3. Right? So divide everything by 3. And you'll get y is 2/3 x minus 2. So what is the gradient? The gradient is 2/3. Something topic by topic. John 20 level. The next part. Right, so they said a line is perpendicular. What would the gradient be on that Jamal this Jamal, what would the gradient be of a perpendicular line? So a line that's perpendicular to this. What would the new gradient be? Jamal?
Yes, it will be minus 1 over m.
Right, but tell me what the actual value will be. So correct, the formula is minus 1 on m. So what would it be? What would the actual value be? The old gradient was 2/3. What would the new gradient of the perpendicular line be?
M equal to minus 2 over 3.
Minus 2 over 3. I make a mistake.
Uh,
Remember, it's 1 over 2/3 minus. So you will end up with minus 3 over 2. Okay, it's called negative reciprocal. It's called negative reciprocal, right? So you flip the gradient over and change the sign. Right, go ahead. Find a new equation now. Right? What's the point you're using, Shakira? To find a new equation. Huh? Yeah. What is the new x and y value you're using to find the equation of the perpendicular line? Right, so you're using 4 and 7. That's what I was asking, right? Point to use. You're using 4 and 7. Right, Kaya, Pandana. Those are the 2 points you're using, right? Finish. Huh? No, ask the finish question. Define equation. Five. I mean, how you find the equation of a line? Right? And what's the gradient of this line? What's the gradient of this perpendicular line? Right? And what's the point on the line that you're going to use? That's all. So you're using 4 and 7 and minus 3 and 2. Same thing you do all the time. Higher, you have the answer. Right, so every time, okay, I'm waiting on you, right, Kaya? I'm waiting on you. Every time you have to find the equation of a line, you need a point on the line and the gradient. Okay? Right, we just wait for Kaya to work it out. You'll finish. Then finish it. Huh? Waiting on you too. It's another like calling on the phone, right? Today's the last day. I was seeing on the phone. Yeah, calculator. Right? Yeah, to borrow a calculator, so. Right? You have to get a calculator. Third one. But that's not the equation of a line. Always the same thing we're doing over and over. Yeah? We're using y is equal to mx plus c. We know m, and it's just to find c. Right? Y is 7. Gradient is minus 3 and 2. X is 4. Two into this two, so I got 7 plus 6, which is 13. Look at that. So your final answer is what? Y is equal to minus 3 on 2x plus 13. Okay? Right, Kaya, I want to hear what your problem is. Turn on your mic or just message. Because these things too easy to get wrong. Right? The same values and it's the same format we use it over and over and over. Right? Nathan, what you getting wrong? Nathan used the same formula for the past 3 questions. Come, you see what you have? See what you get wrong? Kyle, what you getting wrong? Right? Because all we do is plug in M, Y, and X. Give those C's always this, right? So what's the problem? Why did you get told to put this out? Like trouble. I'm getting that. Actually, I would call this school. You need a calculator. Right, you can put a school to get a calculator, you can't do it on your phone. Okay. Fine. Go home, my calculator. Kaya, I mix the equation with gradient. Alright. Kaya, let's go again because you have to get it. It's one of the easier topics, right? Right? Jan 2013, very similar to what we just did. Take your time in this one. One in the middle, right? The one that you can see everything for. Only remember this in the group, right? Topic by topic. Right? I share this whole document in the group. Topic by topic, Jan 2013 on page 19. Even if you're not seeing it there. Go ahead. Pass around to watch this one. Right? This one here, right? Ignore the pass on top. Find the middle. Take your time, read it properly. Don't let the word segment confuse it, just line, right? Hey, Alex, so what's in my book now? Like, you think for yourself? I want to see how you're doing.
I am good time. Like go. I don't
Come on, work it out. I want to see you do it for yourself. I want to see how you understand it. What you understand from it, right? Online again, when you finish, message your answer, please. Bandana, message your answer, right?
know.
Miriam was there. Miriam answers to her, rather. I just want to say, it's not bring all you. Right, answer some online. Do I have anything? Right, so we have to put it in the form y is mx plus c So you'll get 2y carrying across the plus 3x, you'll get minus 3x plus 15. Right? And then I'm going to divide everything by 2. So I'll get y is equal to minus 3 and 2x plus 15 and 2. I divide every single thing by 2. Now, it's easy for me to read off the gradient. The gradient is minus 3 and 2. Right? That's all I have to do. Gradient is minus 3 and 2. Now, what would the gradient be for the perpendicular line? Ethan, what would the gradient be for the perpendicular line? Sorry, right sign? Positive 2/3. Right? And then you need to find C, and you're done. C is equal to y minus mx, and you have a point here. Right? And that's it. You're plugging in y. Y is 1. Gradient is 2/3. X is 4. So you got 1 minus 8/3, which is minus 5/3. So your final answer is y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, that's the final answer. If you want to make it look nicer, you can multiply everything by 3. Bandana, take a picture, you can send it to my WhatsApp, please. Alright? Going again on the other, like someone again this wrong. Gotta go again. Can't do a reason here this time. I don't go do a reason here online, not sending me anything, I can't see anything. What do I do? Let's try this one here. I don't know. Right. So here's what it gave you, right? The diagram below has 2 lines, L1 and L2. And they give you the equation of the line. What is said about L1 and L2? They are perpendicular. Okay? You're saying that L1 and L2 is perpendicular. That's now zooming some more, right? So they want you to find L1 in the form y is mx plus c. So that is, that's part 1. I will call out the parts. Express L1 in the form y is mx plus c. Right? So it's in the form, I don't want Bishish to talk. Let them do it themselves.
He wasn't telling me.
Right? So it's in the form y is mx plus c. Online, everybody message your answer. When not messaging answers, are removing it from the class, right? Everybody online, put L1 in the form y is mx plus c and message the answer right here, please. Right, put L1 in the form y is mx plus c. Come on, great, we have to get this right. Alex, when you finish with them, away, right? What time are we done for something online? Right? When you put it in the form y is mx plus c, technically you're making what the subject of the formula? Y. Right? Technically making y the subject of the formula. No, Jamal, I want the whole equation. Right? They didn't ask for the gradient, right, Jamal? They want the entire equation. Make y the subject basically. No, I didn't piece by piece. I'm waiting on online. They cannot keep us back, but let's wait. I want to start calling parents. Jamal, brilliant. I'll take that. I'm Jamal alone so far. Right, son, what you have, Maria, brilliant. Bandana, you signed us a little off, but thank you for sending something. You signed us a little off. You have to check it back again. Right, just check back your sign. Radha. Right, check it back, Radha. You made a little mistake. And I'm waiting on who now? Kaya. No, just the equation, Satish, and try to use Zoom, right? All right, so you have x plus 2y is equal to 10. So that means you want to make y the subject, so you're going to move. What you got, Nathan? But it 2 ends. And then you divide everything by 2. So y the x by itself. Watch here, right? So you have 2y is equal to 10 minus x, right? So now I have to divide everything by 2 because I want to get y by itself. So I divide in this by 2, this by 2, and this by 2. So I'm going to get y is equal to 5 minus x over 2. I want to rewrite it because it must be in the form y is mx plus c. Must be in that form, right? Y is mx plus c. So that'll be y is equal to minus x on 2 plus c. Or I can write it a little bit nicer, like how Jamal have it. Y is equal to minus a half x plus 5. Okay? That's the way they want it, right? Y mx plus c. Right? Kaya. I didn't get anything from you, Kaya. Right? How you saw a little mistake? Nathan, I think you made the same mistake. You did dividing x by 2. You have to divide every single thing by 2. Right? So that's part 1. Part 2, find the gradient of L2. Part 2, write down the gradient. Real easy. Right, so I fixed it there for you. Write down the gradient. Tyler, what you got to put in gradient? What's the gradient of L2? You put it in the form y is mx plus c already, so you're good to go. What is the gradient of L2? Kaya only. What's the gradient of L2? L1, sorry. Right, we just wait on fire. Right, you just reading off the value. Right, fire, remember gradient is the value in front of x. So look at the equation and tell me what's the gradient. What's the value in front of x? Right, minus a half, good. Right, so the value in front of x is minus a half. Although I think that's what you're saying. Right, the value in front of x is minus a half. Right, that's part 2. Everybody okay with that? Next part. Anybody can guess what the next part is? Find the equation of what? L2, right? So part 3, determine the equation of L2. I'm going back here, right? Go ahead. Find the equation of L2. Just like what we just did, right? Nathan, no, sorry, not Nathan, Alex. What is the gradient of L2? No, tell me what it says. That's some mental. Gradient of L1 is minus a half. What's the gradient of L2? What you'll do? Alex, with this, the same question we do over and over. What you do to get the gradient of the perpendicular line? Tell me in words. No, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what you do. What we've been doing for all the other questions. Two basic steps. I don't want to hear the formula because it's let it work it out. Something easier than that we've been doing. No, that's not what we've been doing. That's not what we've been doing. Tell me, Vishish. What's the gradient for L2? How? How you get it? I don't. But tell me next week. They don't tell them what to do. Flip it over and then what? Change the sign. Right? It's not sticking in your head to write it down in your book about 5 or 6 times. Right? Write it down in words. Not sticking in your head to write it down. Flip it over and change the sign. Okay? So do it over here. What's the answer? No, just what's the gradient? Positive 2 is the answer, right? Flip over the minus a half, you'll get 2 over 1 and change the sign, right? Okay, let's flip the value and change the sign. That's all. Right. Go ahead. Find the equation of L2, please. Should be really easy. Online message answer. Message your answer for the gradient of L. Sorry, for the equation of L2. Everybody. Let me see what online sends. Anything? We have one answer so far. You all recognize you can just read off, see there, right? It's an to hear your answer. Huh? How could that be an equation? Family equation. What you get for your final equation? Right, correct Miriam, very good. Radha, we get yours. Anything, what you get? Huh? 2x minus 5, nice. So the answer is y is equal to 2x, because the gradient right here, and the y-intercept right here. Minus 5. That's it, you're good to go. Okay, so that's what your coordinate geometry questions will look like, right? Okay, we need to move on into something else. On the graph paper. Graph paper, so to bring graph paper.
I take it on my box.
For advanced physics and maths. What we gonna know then, buddy? Huh? We could have some. Come on, get one each. All right, so let's take a look at let's head back to the board. Right, let's head back to the board, right? So after coordinate geometry, one of the things that we try to do is to make sure it's plug properly and then go into something called transformation. Right? And come on, get it in. Only one graph page. Come fast. All right, so online you'll need a graph page. Take a graph page and split it into 4. All right, so you want to do something like this. Today you don't need a compass and protractor, but on Friday you need a compass, a protractor, and everything, right? Make sure you have that, right? No, take one. When it's done, where you change.
I think it out. Nah, I'll leave that. I'm gonna bring it to number. Oh, but I won't hit. Ah, yes. Good. This man trapped in the section.
All right. So I want you to head up. The first transformation we're going to learn to do is something called a translation, right? To head up translation, take a graph page, split it in 4. One block is 1. One block is 1. Yeah, 1 centimeter is 1. All right, online, just take a graph page, split it in 4, and head up translation, right? Ah, no more. It's good. Yeah. Come back at me no more. We say I'll deal with that. Right. Put it in four and behind your page, write this, in fact, do it in your book, write a small note down and then we're gonna try to do a translation. Oh, you have to label up quick, all you. That's good, just label up quick. That's horrible, but go ahead. This is the whole graph page in four. This should be the one. Hey. I forgot now. Right? You all have everything? Right? So here's what. Take a look at the note. A translation is really a slide. So if I give you an object and I slide the object along the X and Y, that's called a translation. And I'll give you a nice little vector thing looking like that, A and B. Okay? So if I give you this translation, right? If I give you this translation in order to get where the new point is, you just add in the X and the Y to it. X plus A, you'll get this. Y plus B, you'll get it. This is Y plus B here again. Right, look up here. So I wanted to plot those 3 points to my graph. Plot those 3 points, and then we are going to perform a translation. Yeah, plot those 3 points there. Plot those 3 points there, and then we're going to perform that transformation, right? That's the last thing. Online, tell me when you finish, plot the 3 points, right? It should form a triangle. Connect it up. Finish? Right, right. No one right up. Picture that's there. Style. What is the Y coordinate for C? 3. 3, 3, right? Both of them are 3. Right. Online, that's when you finish, plug them, tell me, right? It's supposed to be a little triangle. And then we're going to perform a little slide. With this translation here. Keep this graph page. I'm using the same thing on Friday. Wait, what's it? Saturday. Saturday. Yeah, it's smaller than a big triangle. You're done online? All right, nice. So you're plotting the point 2, 1. So you're plotting the point 2, 1, that's here. You're plotting the point 4, 1, that's here. And then you're plotting the point 3, 3, that's here. Right? So it'll look something like this. Yeah, connect them up. This is E, this is B, and this is C. All right? So we're going to do a translation. I am going to help you with 1 point, and you're going to do the rest. Watch here. Watch for a minute now, please. All right? So I want to translate E. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to write E like this, 2, 1. And then I am going to add, as I showed you down there, I am going to add 2, 1 to the translation. So that's 2 minus 3. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus minus 3 is minus 2. That's okay? 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus minus 3 is minus 2. Okay? So you're working with 4 minus 2. So that's a new point. We call that point A prime. A prime, right? That's a new point. So I'm looking for 4 minus 2. That's somewhere here. That point is your A. That point is your A prime. Right? I have to do it for all. Do it for B and do it for C. Okay? Right? So this is saying a sliding it 2 to the right and 3 down. Go ahead. Work out B prime and C prime and we're done. Keep you blind and you always sit down so fine. So come and sit down here. Don't get no glare here. Watch. You ain't getting no glare here. Online, are you okay with us? All you're doing is taking the point and adding it to the translation. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Got that?
Yeah.
Right. Last one I'm done. Sorry, this is it. We're done here, right? So do the same thing for 4, 1. You'll get 2 minus 3, so that's 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2 is about here. That's B prime. And then this is 3, 3. Added to 2 minus 3. I got 5, 0. So that's here. That's a C prime. Right? So watch it good. We slide it down and to the right. You see that? So we slide it down and to the right. So we slide it down 2 and to the, sorry, we slide it down 3 and to the right 2. Right? So we slide it down 1, 2, 3 and to the right 1, 2. Okay? Everybody okay with that? Right? So that's the translation. Next day we'll continue from here. You need, right, all you need that. I can't help you. I don't have any. You need a protractor and a compass. Right? Right, very good, Miriam. I got your picture there. All right, nice online. Test on coordinate geometry next day. Then you'll get very good. If you get that right, then you'll get very good.